You lived in Monticello, New York, once a part of the Borscht Belt for around 50 years, I believe.
Right.
So, first of all, can you describe the significance of the region in terms of Jewish culture and leisure?
Yeah, I know a lot about it because I understand how that developed. Jews were not welcome in many, many vacation areas. I had a personal experience when we were first married, two young couples. We went up to the Adirondacks and tried to find a place to stay. And in one place, there was a sign that said churches nearby. So we got the message. And the other place, we tried to check in. There was a man at the gate. He looked inside the car and he said, "No, we have no rooms." Jews were not comfortable. This was the Adirondacks. We were not comfortable there. And I think that's why the Jews developed their own vacation place where they were comfortable, only 90 miles from New York City. So it took, in the olden days, it took about 3 or 4 hours to get there. But now, I mean, later on, it took an hour and a half or 2 hours because cars were more. And Jews made their own vacation land where they were comfortable. It's all gone now because Jews are welcome, for the same money they can go to Europe, they can go any place in the whole world and feel totally comfortable. But that was a phenomenon. The Catskills, we called it the Borscht Belt. I didn't make that up, that's what it was called, because of the menus. And food was, everything was included. When you went to a big hotel, 3 meals a day, as much as you could eat. You could order everything on the menu. Nothing but an entertainment, swimming, and then Grossingers, the very, very famous Grossingers, had big name entertainment, then an 18-hole golf course. So the smaller hotels had to put in golf courses. Indoor pool, so they could be open all year. So the Concord put in an indoor pool. Little by little, those hotels became small Jewish cities. They could entertain 3,000 people. The Concord could feed 3,000 people on a weekend in the summertime. And aside from the hotels, not everybody could afford to go to a hotel. There were something that I felt was unique to the Jews, bungalow colonies. I don't know of any place else that had, where you rented a bungalow for the summer, your mother cooked, and they were called kachalains. The Yiddish word was kachalain. You cooked for your children, but you had the mountains. You were up in the mountains, the foothills of the Catskills, and you were out of the hot city. This was before air conditioning. Before we didn't even have a fan. So to have that wonderful comfort of sleeping cool, cool at night, and husbands came up weekends. So Monday to Friday it was women and children, and then Friday night you'd see all the husbands driving up. We used to call it the bull train was coming. And the husbands would stay Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, and then go back again. But they were happy that their wives and children were in the country. And we had rooming houses for those who couldn't afford a bungalow, where you could come just rent a room and be in the mountains and be cool. So New York Jews, the Bronx and Brooklyn, developed a Gan-eyden in Sullivan County, and it was a thriving. From what I've read, in the summertime there were 500,000 Jews in that area, in the whole of Sullivan County. In the winter, I would say maybe 5,000. Just the residents who made their living from the summer. Most of the people made a living, enough money in the summer to live the rest of the year. So that was an interesting phenomenon. Something very unique. I don't know if it ever happened again anyplace else.